Hi everyone, I wanted to give a quick introduction to this video you're about to watch because I actually made this a few years back during the height of the movie theater shutdowns. Now there may be parts of this video that may seem outdated, specifically a topic I bring up questioning will we ever have an Avengers Endgame moment again. But little did I know that about a year later, a movie would come out called Spider-Man No Way Home.
Peter!
Yeah? Sorry. Did you mean?
However, I still feel that the theme of this video is very relevant today with the unsure future of movie theaters as they continue to struggle. So, I hope you find this video informative, insightful, and entertaining. Enjoy.
Let's all go to the movies.
Saturday night at the movies. Who cares what picture you see? When you're hugging with your baby in the last row of the balcony.
A lot of changes coming, and those theaters close on Thursday. I mean, there was a push to streaming.
Yeah.
This just
It's actually
accelerated everything.
extremely sad because I'm a big movie theater fan, and just to see that happening and people losing their jobs, and we know what the theater can do for a lot of people, and it takes you away, especially from the madness. But obviously, it's just not safe, and so you got to do what's safe and what saves lives.
Can you be a business when you have no product and no customers? Now, you try being a fish market with nobody there to buy fish, and even if they were there to buy fish, you don't have any fish to sell them. That is the scenario, that is the predicament that the good folks at AMC, Regal, Cineworld, Cinemark, you name it, that's the position they all find themselves in. AMC has been in a particularly bad spot.
Hi everyone. I wanted to start this video off by playing an audio clip. Do me a favor. Close your eyes, and I want you to imagine it in your head. What you're hearing. Ready? Here we go. Did you picture Thor's hammer floating in the air, flying past Thanos and right into the hand of Captain America? If you did, great job. If you didn't, then maybe this isn't the video for you. If you're like me, then you probably got chills from this. Not just because it's one of the best moments in a superhero movie 10 years in the making, but it's also because of how you most likely experienced it. I had the pleasure of experiencing this moment twice, both times with a packed crowd in a movie theater. I first saw Avengers Endgame on opening night. The crowd was full of energy. There were cheers, there were tears, and finally, there was an applause when the credits rolled. So my question is this. Will we ever experience something like this ever again? I'm not just talking about a hyped up blockbuster, because we do get those every so often, usually every year, but also that feeling of being in a movie theater with a full crowd. Will we ever experience that kind of energy again? Now, I don't have an answer. I don't think anybody has an answer at this moment in time, but all I can say is this. I hope so. Now, I know that there are a lot of people that enjoy the movie theater experience as much as I do. There are those who prefer to go on a weekday matinee where it's cheaper and less crowded. Maybe it's because they don't like being in a full house. Maybe it's because they prefer the cheaper price. Maybe it's because of those annoying people that just have to check their phone during the movie. I can't stand them. What I can understand is all those things, though. Now, I can only speak for myself. I love going to movies opening night with a packed crowd. I love the energy of an audience. When people laugh at a funny scene, I laugh. When people jump at a scary scene, I jump. I remember seeing Django Unchained when it opened on Christmas Day in 2012 with my best friend. He actually pumped his fist and screamed, "Yes!" when Christoph Waltz's character shot Leo's character, Calvin Candy. My point is this. I love it when people are into the movie. The movie theater experience has this weird thin line of what I consider acceptable behavior and unacceptable. Acceptable being those who laugh, clap, jump, and even scream at the screen. Unacceptable behavior being those who talk to people in their party, go on their phones, or in one unique experience I had, smack their foot on the ground behind me while trying to watch Annihilation, the only time I ever had to leave a movie before it was over. Nowadays, it is the big budget superhero movies that tend to get those fun reactions, but I have personally experienced it with all genres. I remember people applauding during Daniel Craig's southern dialect of how he knew that Chris Evans' character was behind everything in Knives Out.
Would nullify the change will, and you would get your share back. You use the syringes in the kit to switch the liquids and the 2 medication vials, and as a final precaution, You took the naloxone, the life-saving antidote.
I remember seeing Jaws back in 2015 for the 40th anniversary. There were cheers after Quint's big USS Indianapolis speech.
Waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So 1,100 men went in the war. 316 men come out. The Sharks took the rest June the 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb.
But now we cut to today, 2021, a time in which the movie theater business itself is in question. If you are lucky enough to even have a movie theater open in your area, you're most likely going to have seats X'd out next to you when you make a reservation. Now this may not be forever if theaters are able to open back up fully again. But will it be too late? Are the days of a packed audience on opening night of a highly anticipated movie in the rearview mirror? A lot of people have embraced the idea of watching a newly released movie from the comfort of their own home. Warner Brothers made headlines when they decided to release their new picture simultaneously in theaters as well as on HBO Max. The theaters are struggling. I do believe that there is a future where movie theaters still exist, but what will they look like? Maybe I'm one of not many that still wants to go watch the new releases in a theater. Hey, at least we still have videos like this.
No way!
To remind us of what once was. If you would like to know more about or even help your local cinema, you can visit saveyourcinema.com. Thank you for watching.
I saw it. It was a run by fruiting.
He's looking at you, kid.
Now before I end this, I did want to do a little bit of a post-mortem, seeing as how I made this back in 2020, and I do have the fortune of hindsight. At the current moment, movies are struggling. The new Marvel film called The Marvels was the biggest financial failure in the MCU. Disney's animated movie Wish has been making the waves online for people having so-called private screenings. I myself worked at 2 movie theaters, an art house theater and a multiplex for 2 years. Now, it was not uncommon for guests to come to later screenings and be the only ones in the theater. That's not to say there isn't hope. It's been my personal opinion that companies producing and distributing these movies need to cut down on the tentpole-sized spending. It seems that every Disney movie coming out has at least a $200 million budget. Now, the last screening that I went to that had a packed audience was Five Nights at Freddy's. That was produced for roughly $20 million, and now it's grossed over $200 million worldwide. That film was produced by Blumhouse, who has a very productive history of earning money at the box office while a lot of other films have failed. And yes, I know, Five Nights is based off of a popular franchise, but I still believe this motto works. Limit your budgets and give yourself a chance to succeed at the box office. I want to thank everybody for watching.